And with that, here we go. 1356 2021 Donruss Football 1-box. Pick your team. 10 cards per pack, 18 packs per box. And we always start off with these veterans here before we get our first photo variation. Not a photo variation there. Surprising. There it is, the Josh Jacobs of the Raiders headed to Cynthia. And then, boom, our first rookie QB. And that is going to be Justin Fields of the Chicago Bears going to Haley. Justin Fields of the Chicago Bears headed to Haley right there. Not a bad start to this Donruss break. We got Mr. Aaron Donald with that Gridiron Kings, followed by the Devonta Smith Elite Series rookies of the Philadelphia Eagles. And then we have the champ is here, Antoine Winfield Jr. of the Tampa Bay Bucks going to Melissa. And here we go. Our memorabilia is going to be Mr. John Elway, Canton Kings out of 299 of the Denver Broncos heading to James. And then we're rocking through these veterans right there. And then we have the TJ Watt right there of the Steelers. And then an Odell Beckham Jr. photo variation, followed by a Brevin Jordan rookie right there of the Houston Texans headed to Jordan. And then we got a Mr. Josh Allen out of 500. And then it's going to be a boom goes the dynamite. That is an Elite Series rookie, Trevor Lawrence of the Jacksonville Jaguars headed to Jax, and that is going to get a sizzle sticker. Great hit right there for Mr. Ripper. And then we have the Retro Series, Ray Lewis of the Baltimore Ravens going to Lucas. Jalen Mills, followed by Marcus Peters of the Ravens, Robbie Anderson of the Panthers, Leonard Floyd of the Rams. Then we have a John Elway, the John Elway photo variation right there, followed by Terrace Marshall Jr. of the Carolina Panthers. Then we got the red press proof. That's going to have no numbers on it. Joey Bosa of the Chargers going to Jen. And then it's going to be a Dominators, Dak Prescott, followed by a 2001 throwback Marcus Allen of the Raiders. So many inserts in these. I think there's 52 in here or something like that. Absolutely insane. Jamison Crowder. And then we're going to have that Patrick Mahomes photo right there of the Kansas City Chiefs going to Jen. Azeez Olahari of the New York Giants going to Haley. Followed up by an all-timer, Ray Lewis. And then we have the Legends Series, Drew Brees of the Saints. Followed by a Retro Series, Brett Favre of the Green Bay Packers. Henry Ruggs, Chris Carson to get started right there. Then we're going to have a Mr. Gallup followed by the Derrick Henry photo variation. Then we got a Nico Collins RC of the Houston Texans heading to Jordan, followed by Marcus Peters of the Ravens base and Action All Pros, Jalen Ramsey of the Rams, and then a 2001 throwback Randy Moss of the Minnesota Vikings headed to Haley. All right, and after this pack, we will be a third of the way through this break. Jerry Jeudy to get started right there. Get our little veteran run. And then a little Joe Namath photo variation. That's pretty cool. Then we have Jamin Davis of the Washington football team headed to Joseph. And then we're going to have a little Tylan Wallace of the Baltimore Ravens going to Lucas. And then we have Justin Tucker, Elite Series of the Baltimore Ravens to Lucas as well. And then the road to the Super Bowl, Green Bay Packers 32, Rams 18, and that's Mr. Aaron Rodgers headed to James. And we are a third of the way through this break. We have the Justin Herbert photo variation of the Chargers going to Jen, followed by a Rashad Bateman of the Baltimore Ravens. Then we're going to have that little Chris Godwin no-named parallel. That Rashad Bateman of the Ravens going to Lucas. And then a Kellen Mond Elite Series rookies of the Vikings to Haley, followed by an inducted Charles Woodson of the Packers. The George Kittle photo variation of the 49ers going to Jax, followed by a Pete Werner of the Pittsburgh Steelers. Then we're going to have the red press proof Joey Namath of the New York Jets, followed by an Action All Pros Patty Mahomes of the Kansas City Chiefs, and that 2001 Donruss throwback Larry Fitzgerald of the Arizona Cardinals. Mike Evans of the Bucks, Darren Waller of the Raiders, DJ Moore of the Panthers, Cam Akers of the Rams, followed by a Russell Wilson photo variation. Then we're going to have Mr. Trey Sermon of the San Francisco 49ers. Trey Sermon of the 49ers headed to Jax, followed by a Kadarius Toney of the New York Giants headed to Haley. And then a Legend Series Brett Favre of the Green Bay Packers, and that is going to Jim. Followed up by a Retro Series Bo Jackson of the Raiders headed to Cynthia. Working on that Mac Jones for Jim. We have the Adam Thielen with that photo variation. Then we got Mr. Jalen Phillips of the Miami Dolphins, followed by Darren Waller with that silver press proof. And that's going to be 22 out of 100 of the Raiders going to Cynthia. Followed up by Jalen Darden, the rookies of the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, to Melissa. Followed by Andre Johnson with that 2001 throwback of the Houston Texans to Jordan. And just over halfway through this break. Dallas Goedert of the Eagles, Akeem Hicks of the Bears, J.J. Watt of the Cardinals, followed by Calvin Ridley of the Falcons. Then we have that Javian Hawkins rated rookie photo variation, followed by Tommy Brady with his 235th career passing touchdown. Kylan Hill of the Green Bay Packers, followed by an Elite Series Rob Gronkowski. And the champ is here, Aaron Stinney of the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Mr. Poyer hopes he has a great year. I think he's the most underrated safety in the NFL. The Taysom Hill photo variation right there of the New Orleans Saints. LaVisca Chenault. And then boom, boom, boom. It is Mr. Zach Wilson of the New York Jets going to Kevin. That's 3 of the 5 first rounders. Followed by a red press-proof Russell Gage of the Falcons. A Dominators Chase Young of the Washington football team. And that 2001 throwback Mike Vick of the Atlanta Falcons headed to Will. And we got 6 packs left. 60 cards left. Do we get the 2 other first rounders? I hope so. That would be great. I'll go for 5 for 5. Hasn't happened yet. Jonathan Taylor photo variation of the Colts. Then we have Frank Darby of the Falcons. And then we're going to go with the black press proof out of 10 of Mr. Denzel Mims of the New York Jets heading to Kevin. Hot box. Followed by the Dominators, Justin Herbert of the Chargers and Steve Young of the San Francisco 49ers going to Jax. CJ Ham of the Vikings, Leonard Fournette right there. And we got Derwin James, Christian Kirk, L'Jarius Sneed, followed by Aaron Donald photo variation of the Los Angeles Rams going to Lucas. Then we have an Ian Book rated rookie, followed by a Gridiron Kings rookies, and that is out of 100. And that is Mr. Justin Fields of the Chicago Bears, and that is going to Haley, and that's going to get the sizzle sticker. Keep trying out different ways to say it, John.
Okay.
Tua Power Formulas of the Miami Dolphins right there. That's a nice looking card. Followed up with the Aaron Donald highlights. And we are almost done right here with this break. Kyler Murray is going to be the photo variation right here of the Arizona Cardinals headed to Will, followed by Simi Fioco of the Dallas Cowboys. Dallas Cowboys going to Cynthia. And then we have the red press proof rated rookie, and that's going to be Jamin Davis of the Washington football team, followed by the rookies, Davis Mills of the Houston Texans. Jamin Davis going to Joseph. Davis Mills of the Texans to Jordan. Then we have Javon Curse, 2001 throwback of the Titans headed to Cynthia. And we're going to have that Christian McCaffrey with that photo variation. Looks like we're going to have a special Dominators coming up. Christian Barmore of the New England Patriots headed to James, rated rookie right there, followed by a Javian Hawkins, rated rookie of the Atlanta Falcons. And then we're going to have a little Elite Series Henry Ruggs III. That's an interesting call of Henry Ruggs, followed by a Retro Series Jerome the Bus Bettis from Notre Dame University, now on the Pittsburgh Steelers. And then we have this Dominators that was flipped around, and that's because it is a 45 out of 49 auto of Mr. Allen Robinson of the Chicago Bears going to Haley. Two packs left. Alvin Kamara right there. And then we have Aaron Rodgers with that photo variation. And then we're going to have a little rated rookie, and that's Luke Farrell of the Titans, followed by Marquez Stevenson out of 500 of the Buffalo Bills. A little Dominators, Aaron Donald of the Rams. That Marquez Stevenson going to Nick. And then a 2001 throwback of the Tampa Bay Buccaneers going to Melissa. Last pack in this one. Then we dive into Prism Baseball, 3-team random, and then we close out with a Donruss Football 1-boxer. An Alvin Kamara photo variation right there of the Saints, followed by a Kylan Hill rated rookie of the Green Bay Packers headed to James. A little Drew Lock press proof red of the Denver Broncos going to James as well. Then we have the rookies, Dwame Brown of the Washington football team going to Joseph. And then we have Joe Namath, the 2001 Donruss football of the New York Jets. All right, let's rock and roll. The rookies, Dwame Brown of the Washington football team, Kylan Hill of the Packers, Marquez Stevenson of the Bills, Luke Farrell of the Jags, Javian Hawkins of the Falcons, Christian Barmore of the Patriots, Davis Mills of the Texans, Jamin Davis of the Washington football team, Simi Fioco of the Cowboys, Ian Book of the Saints, Frank Darby of the Falcons, Kylan Hill of the Packers, Javian Hawkins of the Falcons, Jalen Darden of the Bucks, Jalen Phillips of the Miami, Kadarius Toney of the Gridiron Kings right there, Trey Sermon of the 49ers, Pete Werner of the Saints, Kellen Mond Elite Series rookies, followed by Rashad Bateman of the Ravens, Tylen Wallace of the Ravens, Jamin Davis of the football team, Nico Collins of the Texans, Azeez Olahari of the Giants, Terrace Marshall of the Panthers, Brevin Jordan of the Texans, and an Elite Series rookie, Devonta Smith of the Philadelphia Eagles. And now on to our featured cards. Alrighty. Before we get to the memorabilia, we have the 9 out of 10 Denzel Mims, the Zach Wilson base, and the Justin Fields base. Justin Fields of the Bears to Haley, Denzel Mims and Zach Wilson of the Jets going to Kevin. Then we're going to have the Canton Kings out of 299, John Elway, and the out of 49, Allen Robinson the second. Allen Robinson the second, Dominators auto of the Bears to Haley, Canton Kings, John Elway of the Broncos to Jim. To Jim. And then we got 2 hits. We have the Trevor Lawrence Elite Series rookie and the Gridiron Kings Justin Fields out of 100. Nice hits right there. And with that, we are done with break 1356. And we will be right back from BT Park with some Prism Baseball.